everybody. So it's actually the second time I'm filming this video because I didn't like how it turned out the first time. It will be a lo-fi, easy peasy video, just a chit chat with you. So no Rode mics, just my Yeti, basic green screen and streaming setup, just because I want to chat with you. I want to just know how you're doing and just to sit down and take a little break from all the fancy role plays, just to really see how you're doing and give you a couple updates if you care, and if you don't, that's okay. Recently I have been through a lot. Since past June I had a very bad mental breakdown and I'm trying to get myself together, and it's a long journey. But what kept me sane, I would say, is my channel, growing the channel, working for the channel, and hopefully really create a lovely and welcoming community from this beautiful channel. My idea though was to grow a little bit quicker, and it's not like I thought it was because of me. But I kept studying and learning, and I keep studying and learning. I invested all my saving into upgrading my gear, but I think that you cannot beat the algorithm no matter how hard you try. Of course you have to try your best if that's what is important to you. Like to me, this channel is super important, and prioritizing a great quality and making the best out of what I'm doing is my priority. And that is why I invested my savings in that rather than in grocery shopping, for example. But all I want to say is that I have been really going a little bit too much, pushing a little bit too much maybe, because I thought that the more I did, the more I'd grow. So I started doing a third weekly upload back in, I think, March. And it didn't really bring much to the table. At first it was supposed to be something like a very easy peasy video, maybe to provide a little bit more variety, so maybe a trigger focused video or something like that. Then I started implementing role plays and filming role plays, especially medical role plays, but all kind of role plays in general is kind of exhausting, very energy consuming. There is a lot of research going on, a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of focus needed, and of course it's much easier to just sit here and talk many times, but that wouldn't get me much views, and I get it. Like when I want to sleep, I'd rather watch a role play that has my favorite triggers than, I don't know, listen to somebody talking. But I love to listen to these whispered chit chats like during the day when I do my chores, my things. And honestly, I should just focus on doing what I like, what I feel like doing the most, than just trying so hard to grow the channel and invest too many energies on that. In fact, doing all these role plays really got me kind of almost burnt out at some point. And the past week where I was painting the house and had all these videos to edit, all the Patreon and custom videos, and the channel to keep up with, I really had another mental breakdown. And thank you, Lauren, for not sleeping but saving me in those hard moments. Lauren is also a great script writing super skilled person, so if you're a creator, definitely consider hiring her, especially if you're in a creative rut or in a breakdown. Lauren will save you. But the way she saved me was also as a friend, because I was literally crying and I was like, I can't keep up with it anymore, I don't know how to do it. She was like, you know what, slow it down, the world will not stop turning if you take it easier. Just make peace with yourself and with the fact that you cannot keep up with 3 great quality videos every week, and just slow it down. And I was like, but the views, it doesn't matter, your sanity matters. And that is so right. So I decided to slow it down a little bit, I just wanted to share it with you. So there will be a third weekly upload for as much as I can, as I possibly can. But I wanted to be a little more laid back with weekly upload, maybe a chit chat with you, an update or something, or just a trigger focus video. So feel free to tell me what would you like to see more, and I will try to implement that in the third weekly upload. But just as I said, something that I can easily sit down and film. As I said, this is the second time I'm filming this. How can you screw up a chit chat video? Apparently you can, because I did. So yeah, what I'm trying to say here is that I will be a little more gentle with myself and stop blaming it exclusively on myself if the channel is not working. It's not necessarily because of that. I tried my very best and put all my effort and energy into my channel, into upgrading, as I said, but the growth is not happening. So I should most likely do what I enjoy the most and what makes me feel sane, rather than just pushing so much. Of course there will always be the medical role plays, of course there will always be my personal attention based role plays, but there will be a lot more of these just laid back, easy chit chats. I think it's safer for me to implement them. I'm not expecting you guys to like them or to approve this choice, but I just need to do it for my safety, for my sanity. And if you don't like it, that's okay, but if you like it and if you're watching, I really appreciate you. Thank you for that. These kind of videos will always also build a stronger connection between us, because you know, you don't get to know me much through the role plays, and I don't get to know you much through the role plays. Many people just fall asleep to them, they barely leave a comment, and that's okay. That's the purpose of an ASMR video. But if you're watching this and you want to get in touch with me, just feel free to comment. These are special moments, like when I do the live streams. You know, I really love to connect with you guys, and this is another special moment where we can connect even more and just chit chat and get to know each other more, where I can try to implement more content, provide more variety, and just, as I said, check in on you, know how you're doing, how life is treating you, and if you care, let you know how I am doing and how life is treating me. Then a little bit update on what is coming this June. June is Pride month, and I just want to implement a little more Pride content, maybe getting you ready for the Pride, something like that, with a lot of positive affirmations if possible. I still don't know. I have a little bit of a vision of what I could do. We'll see, but I just want to do something more, as the coming out to supportive sister video had a lovely response. I just want to do more because I really believe in this cause, and if I can help somebody, then it's amazing. You know, it's unbelievable also how that video helped me. I was just talking to Lauren, who helped me a lot with creating that video throughout the emotional pace and the vocabulary. As you know, English is not my native language, so many times I can screw up, so Lauren helped me a lot. And I was just talking to her about the fact that I came to a conclusion that all my life I thought I was straight, for as much as I can hate this word. But there was something like, I always felt like you don't fall in love with a person because it's a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter their gender identity. You fall in love with a person for what it is inside of them. In fact, I happen to have a specific attraction for somebody that was not necessarily a man. And I was asking myself, wow, I mean, it's different, but it's so deep. And then doing more research about the video, as you know, like I live in Italy, I live in a very small rural area, so there is not much knowledge about it, and there is a lot of judgment, a lot of misconception. So I never really thought about diving a little bit deeper into this feeling that I had. I thought it was just a random feeling that was just being there, and I thought it was actually normal. Then I realized that straight people always don't get me wrong when I say that, but they don't say it that way. So I realized that I'm actually pansexual, according to my research, because I really do not care about the gender identity of a person. If that person is making me fall in love, then I will fall in love with that person no matter their gender identity, as I said. And in my lifetime, I never had girlfriends, if you're asking. I always had a relationship with male, but just because I thought that I was not allowed to have this kind of feelings or just dive deeper into them. But many times I had this kind of attraction and it got me so confused. Of course, this will not change the nature of my relationship right now, because he is the one I spend my life with. But we talked about it and he confirmed that my vision is not the average straight vision of things. We of course are super fine with it. There is no problem about it. I haven't talked to my family yet about this, and I don't know if I actually will, but my family has always been very open and supportive, so it's not a matter of judgment or problems. It's just that I don't feel like talking about it yet. I still need to elaborate and see how it really feels. I talked about it with my therapist though, and we're just, seeing how it feels. And with this being said, again, I don't plan to cheat on my boyfriend. I don't plan to break up with my boyfriend. I just want to spend my entire life with him. But it's nice to have this awareness about yourselves. So if my content can somehow help you just find more awareness, or come out if you haven't, just anything you need, I just want to make it for you guys. I want to be there as a supporting person, as a the friends you might not have in your real life. If you don't, I am so sorry, but if you need one, that's me. I want to be that friend for you. And if you have supportive people in your life instead, that is super amazing, and I'm so glad that you do. But again, I just want to build a strong connection with all of you, a strong community. So that's why I even came up with the word Stormie's Angels for my viewers. It's crazy because I've never been much of a fan of those who call their viewers a certain names. Like, I like it, like Shani goes by Shenanigans, and there are many who call their viewers with a certain name, as I said, but I never really came up with the right word. I feel because I never really thought about calling you guys somehow, but then I came up with the Stormie's Angels during my previous live stream, and I actually love it. So if you're okay with that, I would really love to call you Stormie's Angels, to recall Charlie's Angels, of course, but Stormie, it's my name, like not real name, but the way I like to be called here. So Stormie's Angels, because you are my angels, and I really love this ethereal, loving vibe that we have going on. So yeah, Stormie's Angels, I guess this is super cool. I wasn't supposed to refilm it. It was already uploaded on YouTube. Then I allowed my Patreon to watch it. They have the early access, and I was like, but do you guys think the quality is good? Because I wasn't feeling like the quality wasn't really good. And Richard, thank you by the way, told me that yeah, it's not the best quality. He's always been super nice, so don't get me wrong, but that video was really not the quality it deserved. I understand that Yeti is not the greatest mic to do a video, but it was really sounding very bad. There was a background noise that was super annoying, and I tried to cancel that, but when you sound cancel in post-production, sometimes you just get to create weird distorted audio output levels. So yeah, it was really bad, and I just decided to try to film it again, but I am about to be out of the door in just a matter of minutes, and so I'm like, I cannot I shouldn't be able to film it, but I'd rather skip my breakfast than not film it, and it goes a little bit against my idea of being burned out and taking it a little bit easier. But I also want to give you guys this information and update you guys about what will happen in the future on this channel. So yeah, what a ramble. Also, I planned to make it a little bit of a easier chit chat, but I actually ended up speaking super fast because I was just thinking about all the words that I had. But actually, this idea of filming it before got it much easier to like refilm it now, because I already had all my So yeah, also on the channel there will be a lot more collabs that I'm super proud of, and they will be released soon. I just had to take a little bit of a break for the house painting and the mental breakdown, as I said, but I'm trying to be back. I didn't get the chance to film this week, I'm super sorry, but there is some construction going on and it's being super loud, and filming in nights is not for me. I'm super sorry about that as well, but I'll be back on track for Monday for sure, and I will start filming all the collabs, so expect a lot of collabs coming on. And if you wish to help me somehow grow the channel and want to share it, or just give this video a thumbs up, leave me your comments. It's really important for a small channel like mine. I don't want to give up on YouTube. I don't want to stop posting videos, but sometimes it really gets you, and it's crazy because it was supposed to be my way out, like my unplugged moment, creating videos for the channel, but I sometimes end up being super frustrated about the results that I'm getting for the channel because I try so hard and it doesn't really work as I wish, but I have to make peace with it. I have to say it's okay. All I care most is like really building connections. So sometimes I ask you to comment on below my videos, but it's not just for the engagement, for the views and for the numbers, but it's because I want to build a connection with you guys. I want to talk to you. I want us to be friends. So please leave your comments and just let me know how you feel, how things are going, and how I can somehow make your life better. Not to say that I am this goddess that makes things better, but if I can with my videos help you feel better, I would love to. So yeah, definitely let me know about it. And yes, I did get some very awkward requests that I will not fulfill because as you might know, I don't do like fetish things or a little bit risky things. It's not my style, so in that case that will not happen, but I try my very best. And if sometimes you see a video featuring a trigger that you don't like, please understand that I am doing it just because it has been requested, and even if I don't have many subscribers, you know, you still have different tastes and opinions, so it's really hard to fulfill everybody's requests, but I try my best, and sometimes I even end up stretching myself very thin because I do a trigger that somebody else hates, and it has been requested so much, but at the same time it's being hated so much, so it's a little bit weird. But please do understand that I'm trying my super very best to make you all happy and implement your favorite triggers. And if sometimes there is a trigger that you don't like, please don't take it personally. It's just I'm trying my best to make everybody happy. Another thing that didn't make everybody happy so far is my makeup. I am sorry that you guys are not all liking my makeup, but sometimes I wear too little and I get criticism. Sometimes I wear too much and I still get criticisms. So I came to the conclusion that I have to do something that makes me feel happy and comfortable in my own skin. I have a very textured skin, very much acne, and I'd rather get criticism because I'm wearing too much makeup rather than because of my acne, because I've been struggling against it my entire life. I tried every single option out there except for Accutane because I have other health problems that I cannot have Accutane because of these health problems, but I tried everything. I even got my face entirely burned with a laser and had my skin peeling off completely to try to get rid of my acne. It didn't work, so I'd rather cover it with makeup. I'm happier when I get criticism about my makeup, if it makes sense, rather than getting criticisms about my acne, because it makes me super sad and uncomfortable. But I also want to be a model for you guys, if it makes sense, like an inspiration, if it makes sense, and make you understand that it's okay to be happy with your own skin, and it doesn't matter if you have imperfections or something. Just make peace with yourself. And if it makes you feel happy to have a full face of makeup on rather than being barefaced, just be whatever you want to be, whoever you want to be. It's just a little bit sad that sometimes I do not get visualization. I do not get views, sorry, just because of the way I am looking. But also YouTube is a visual platform, so it's actually normal that people just, you know, it's all about what you see in a thumbnail or just as a visual image if you want to click or not on that video. And I cannot expect everybody to like my makeup overloads or my flaws or my acne or my skin texture, and this will always prevent people from clicking on my videos, I guess. But all I want to say is that please don't take it as I've been getting messages like, oh, your attitude, you're wearing too much makeup, you're certainly a diva or something, or not authentic at all. I am authentic. I am the most authentic person, I guess. I try my very best to be transparent with you guys, but sometimes just wearing a lot of makeup makes me feel a little more comfortable and confident in front of the camera. And even when I have to go outside, I always wear my makeup because I feel more comfortable with myself, because I'm super aware of how my skin is looking, and I just don't feel fine showing my bare face, even though I have to make peace with myself and with the fact that I cannot control or change my acne and the way I look. At the end of the day, you have to make things that make you happy, that make you feel comfortable. You don't have to please somebody else because you're never gonna please everyone. So just be yourself, be true to yourself, true to your principles, be happy, and just go and live your best life. And always remember that if life is treating you bad, you always have a friend here. You can be my Stormie's angel, and I will always be here to listen to you and help you out, okay? Thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope you liked this super quick whispered ramble, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more tingles and relaxation. And if you want to somehow support me to further implement my gear and stuff, I have links to my Patreon where I do exclusive videos every week, and also my Ko-fi for donations in case you want to. You don't have to, it's not mandatory. I will love you anyway, but just to let you know that you have these options as well. Especially Patreon is really pretty. We have a very cozy, happy community out there. We're not many, but we love each other so much, and I do things that I don't post here, so if you want to check them out, feel free to click the links down below. Thank you so much again. Bye.